Welcome to the YouTube channel Captivating Home, where timeless design and heartfelt architecture come alive. Today, we invite you to step into an enchanting world as we explore an inspired George Blair Imrie style English cottage, a home filled with rustic warmth, intricate details, and soulful craftsmanship. If you adore homes that whisper stories of history and comfort, you're in the right place. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell icon to join our growing family of design lovers who celebrate beauty in every corner. One, the legacy of George Blair Imrie. Architectural vision that transcends time. George Blair Imrie was a renowned architect of the early 20th century, celebrated for his mastery in crafting English country cottages that blended elegance with a deep connection to nature. His works radiate a quiet charm, drawing from centuries-old traditions while incorporating subtle modern comforts. Understanding his philosophy is key to appreciating the design elements we see in this inspired cottage, where every timber beam and mullioned window tells a story of craftsmanship and character. Two, first impressions of the cottage, a warm welcome at the threshold. Approaching this cottage is like stepping into a romantic painting. The low-slung rooflines, charming gables, and weathered stone pathway invite you to slow down and savor the details. The exterior immediately sets a tone of rustic warmth, making you feel embraced before even crossing the threshold. George Blair Imrie's influence is visible in the balanced proportions and harmonious blending of natural materials, creating a timeless aesthetic that feels both grounded and inviting. Three, Storybook façade, textures of stone, brick, and timber. The façade is a perfect example of how contrasting textures can create visual delight. Rough-hewn stone walls complement warm-toned brickwork, while dark oak beams add depth and rhythm to the overall design. This layering of materials is quintessential Imrie, highlighting the beauty of natural imperfections and celebrating craftsmanship. Each element feels intentional, combining to form a cottage that seems to have stood gracefully for centuries. Four, the garden approach, nature as an extension of the home. True to the English cottage tradition, the garden is not just a backdrop but a living, breathing part of the architecture. Lush climbing roses, fragrant lavender, and charming picket fences create a dreamy transition from the outside world to the home's intimate interior. This blending of house and garden was a hallmark of George Blair Imrie's designs, reinforcing the idea that beauty should be experienced in every season and from every angle. Five, a doorway to another era, the charm of a classic English entry. The front door is more than a functional feature, it's a piece of art. Crafted from heavy oak and adorned with wrought iron hinges, It exudes a sense of history and durability. Opening this door feels like stepping through time, where the outside world fades and the warm glow of cottage life beckons. Its simple yet sturdy design reflects Imrie's belief in authenticity and understated elegance. 6. Entering the heart of warmth, an inviting foyer of timeless design. Stepping inside, you're greeted by a cozy foyer where natural wood floors and soft lighting set the stage for comfort. The entryway introduces a palette of warm neutrals, earthy textures, and handcrafted details that flow throughout the home. This careful transition from outside to inside embodies Imrie's focus on creating spaces that feel like an embrace, a welcoming hug after a long day. 7. The living room retreat, a hearth-centered gathering space. At the heart of the cottage lies the living room, where a grand stone fireplace commands attention. Built-in bookshelves flank the hearth, while overstuffed armchairs invite long conversations by the fire. The exposed timber beams overhead tell stories of strength and permanence, echoing the rustic spirit of Imrie's designs. Here, every evening becomes an opportunity to slow down and savor the simple joys of life. 8. Windows that frame nature, mullioned panes and garden views. Windows play a vital role in bringing the outdoors in. This cottage features classic mullioned windows, their delicate leaded patterns casting intricate shadows across the interior. They perfectly frame views of the garden, blurring the line between home and nature. George Blair Imrie understood the emotional power of light, using windows not merely as openings but as living artworks that shift with the passing day. 9. A kitchen of rustic elegance, where function meets old-world charm. The kitchen is a masterpiece of rustic sophistication. Handcrafted wooden cabinets, vintage-style fixtures, and a farmhouse sink create a warm, lived-in ambience. Open shelves display heirloom crockery, while a large farmhouse table anchors the space, inviting shared meals and hearty laughter. It's a room that honors tradition while accommodating modern needs, perfectly embodying the George Blair Imrie ethos. 10. Dining with heart, a space for memories and feasts. Adjacent to the kitchen, the dining room is designed for connection. A sturdy oak table, surrounded by high-backed chairs, serves as the heart of family gatherings. Soft candlelight flickers against the textured plaster walls, creating an atmosphere where every meal feels like a celebration. The room's proportions encourage intimacy without feeling cramped, reflecting Imrie's mastery of scale and comfort. (11) The staircase has sculpture, carved wood and gentle curves. Moving toward the upper floors, the staircase reveals itself as a work of art. Carved wooden balustrades and gracefully curved steps showcase impeccable craftsmanship. The patina of the wood tells a story of generations past, inviting you to run your hand along the smooth rail as you ascend. Imrie believed in elevating even the most functional features into beautiful experiences. (12) Master Bedroom Serenity, a private haven of peace. The master bedroom is a sanctuary of rustic romance. Exposed beams stretch across the ceiling, while soft linen curtains filter gentle morning light. The furniture, a mix of antique pieces and bespoke creations, exudes understated elegance. It's a room designed not for spectacle, but for restorative calm, a place to retreat from the world and reconnect with oneself. (13) Cozy guest quarters, welcoming friends with warmth. Guest rooms continue the cottage's theme of comfort and craftsmanship. Slope ceilings, vintage iron beds, and layered textiles create a sense of nostalgia and charm. Each room feels personal yet universally inviting, capturing the essence of English hospitality. Visitors can't help but feel embraced by the home's gentle character and thoughtful details. (14) Bathrooms with character, vintage fixtures and natural materials. Even the bathrooms exude personality. Clawfoot tubs, marble-topped vanities, and patterned tile floors recall the romance of a bygone era. Natural light streams through small paned windows, illuminating the textures of stone and wood. These spaces prove that practicality need not come at the expense of beauty. (15) Hidden nooks and reading corners, spaces for quiet reflection. Throughout the home, charming alcoves and tucked-away corners invite moments of solitude. Whether it's a window seat overlooking the garden or a small desk beneath a dormer, these spaces encourage reading, daydreaming, and quiet reflection. George Blair Imrie understood that a home should nurture both social connection and peaceful retreat. "16. The attic retreat, a world of imagination above." The attic, with its exposed rafters and slanting walls, feels like a secret hideaway. Whether used as a studio, a playroom, or a quiet workspace, it embodies the cottage's spirit of adaptability. Natural light streams through skylights, making it a perfect place for creativity to flourish. "17. Rustic materials and finishes. Celebrating the beauty of imperfection." The use of natural materials, aged wood, stone, plaster, gives this cottage its distinctive soul. Rather than hiding imperfections, the design celebrates them, allowing knots in the timber and variations in stone to become part of the home's narrative. This approach reflects Imrie's belief that authenticity is the highest form of beauty. "18. Modern comforts within tradition. Blending past and present seamlessly." While steeped in historical charm, the cottage discreetly incorporates modern comforts. Underfloor heating, efficient insulation, and subtle lighting systems ensure contemporary convenience without compromising aesthetics. This thoughtful balance between old and new is key to making a historic style livable today. "19. Outdoor living spaces, patios, pergolas, and garden rooms." Beyond the main structure, inviting outdoor areas extend the living space. A flagstone patio shaded by a wooden pergola creates the perfect spot for alfresco dining, while garden rooms offer serene spaces for morning coffee. The seamless flow between indoor and outdoor living is central to the English country lifestyle. "20. The timeless appeal of English cottage design." why this style endures across generations. There's something eternally captivating about an English cottage. It speaks to a universal desire for warmth, connection, and the comfort of tradition. George Blair Imrie's inspired designs capture these ideals, proving that true beauty transcends trends. This cottage, with its rustic warmth and intricate details, stands as a testament to enduring design principles. Conclusion: bring the magic home with captivating home. Thank you for joining us on this journey through a George Blair Imrie-inspired English cottage, a home where history and heart create something truly timeless. If today's exploration filled you with inspiration, don't forget to subscribe to Captivating Home, like this video, and share it with fellow dreamers who love rustic beauty. Together, let's continue celebrating homes that tell stories and ignite the imagination. Until next time, may your own home be filled with warmth and wonder.